career fields, and I can see why. You could be a gamer, a lifestyle influencer, a streamer, or better yet, a white supremacist Instagrammer.
Look at how easy that was.
Okay. First of all, what's going on, man? It's your boy Grubz. You already know what it is, man. We back with another video. You saw the title of the video. Stop fucking around. Today we got one from Antonio Speaks, the rise of racist content creators. Come on, man. Let's hop straight into it. Stop playing.
Content creation. In 2025 is one of the most lucrative and sought after career fields, and I can see why. You could be a gamer, a lifestyle influencer, a streamer, or better yet, a white supremacist Instagrammer.
Look at how easy that was.
Okay. First of all, you know what I'm saying? The fact that we have this, you know, it doesn't surprise me in this day and age that we got this kind of people that exist, you know, because this is more common than you think it is, all right? And now that we live in a world where we have so much technology and online, and we have, you know, we have more access to communication and more access to seeing people exposed online, you know, people expose themselves more with racism, you know, racism is more frequent online, you know, and I'm up in the North, you know, I'm up in, you know what I'm saying? I'm up in Philly, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So I know there's different races, there's different type of racism. You got the races where it's the arrogant, loud racists, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that call you the hard R, you know what I'm saying? And they arrogantly show it. You know what I mean? Just blatantly show it. And then you got the quiet races. You know what I'm saying? They won't call you the hard R, but you know what? If they work at this law firm, they work at this law firm and this law company, and they happen to catch a case on you, right? You know what I mean? They won't hesitate to send your black ass to jail. Feel what I'm saying? Or you know what? You try and get a loan for your business, you don't qualify. For some reason, when you got the same credentials as your white counterparts.
Cotton did not build America, and if we knew how annoying you guys were gonna be, we would have just used Irish slaves.
Now, I was debating making this video because on one hand, I was like, should I really give these people my attention? But on the other hand, I think it's important that we shine a spotlight on this type of ideology. One of the main reasons the mustache man back in Germany was so successful was because people caught on when it was too late. Now, these dudes are nowhere near what mustache man was, but you get the point. Now, the first content creator we're going to be discussing is Woman Propaganda. He has over 1 million followers, and in his description, he says 5'7" high value alpha male.
5'7" high value alpha male. Any nigga that says, yo, any man that calls himself as an alpha male is not an alpha male. Okay? You know what I mean? Especially, like, yo, bro, and then you see, you can tell he's not one of these red pill content creators, but you can just, like, bruh, you can tell that this dude was a fucking loser.
Debunking the internet's most viral feminist propaganda. So as we can see, he started off basically being misogynistic, but that wasn't really getting him enough attention. So I'm going to let him explain how he mainly garnered most of his fan base.
I went viral saying a few times.
Do you think with the A it should be controversial to say it?
No. I don't think you should really get in trouble for saying any word, but the A for sure. Black people say it all the time with the A, and it's fine, so I think it's a totally different vibe. I haven't said it on camera with the hard R. I'll probably do it eventually.
The obsession with black people.
You know what's the crazy part about this? You know what I'm saying? And I've spoken on that beforehand, you know, about the N-word and how it's used. You know what I'm saying? And maybe black people shouldn't be using it, but it's the history behind the reason why we have an issue with white people using the word. It's the history behind how those people use that word. Okay. You have a history of using that word, you know what I'm saying, to systematically keep a people down. Okay. Use that word to disrespect these people, to put these people in a category, put my people in a category of fucked up people, right? You know what I'm saying? At one point, they said we was what? I don't want to, god damn it, I should have done my research on this beforehand. We was what, 3/4 of a man, 2/4 of a human? 3/4 of a human? You know what I'm saying? So, and it just astounds me, you know what I'm saying, that, like, you know, these kind of white dudes, you know what I'm saying, they wouldn't dare say this this shit to a black dude from the hood. You know what I'm saying? A black dude generally from black America. You know what I'm saying? They say it to these other racist motherfuckers, the other white motherfuckers that they know they can come on their platform and openly disrespect black people.
Has to be studied. Now, as far as him saying the N-word, bro, it's 2025. I just don't care anymore. But the thing about it is, 13-year-old Connor who lives in Idaho thinks it's so funny. And let me tell you something about Connor. He's never had an interaction with a black person. And the only type of reference that he has to black people is what he see online. So when Connor comes across this white man saying the N-word, it's so funny to him. And you know what? He's going to tell his friends and he's going to drop a follow. And that's the thing about these dudes. Their fan base is mainly young kids or other incel white dudes.
I don't know about you, but I would not want to go on a cruise that looked like this.
Probably smells like cocoa butter, fried chicken. There's probably some watermelon somewhere.
See, and you got Myron Gaines, another one of these racist dickheads too. You know what I'm saying? Another one of these nut ass fake alpha fucking fake alpha males or red pill content creators. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna fully discredit Myron for everything, because Myron do be saying some real shit here and there. You know what I'm saying? When it come to like you bettering yourself as a man, you need to work on yourself and things like that. Those kind of things are important. But bro, you saying that it's gonna smell like cocoa butter? You saying that it's fried chicken there? Why you going strictly based off of the stereotypes, man? And then statistically speaking, you know what I mean? If you're trying to say it's dangerous, right? Because what a lot of these racist motherfuckers like to do is use that 1350 narrative. Like 13% of the population, but 50% of the crime. Not even realizing that is false. When it's actually 13% of the population, but 50% of the arrests. But who's actually, if you look at the exoneration rate, black people are 50% of the exoneration rate as well. So what the fuck does that tell you? And then you got to put that in context on on all those arrests of, if that arrest goes to trial, if that person is convicted, because a lot of people get arrested and the case gets thrown out, don't it? A lot of people get arrested and they take deals and all this, that, and the third. A lot of people, everyone that gets arrested doesn't always go to court and end up going to jail.
Where
Probably smells like weed.
definitely smells like weed.
Everybody's walking around with a Bluetooth
White and black people smoke weed at the same rate.
speaker.
And notice how all the fat women, all the black women are fat.
Yeah,
Notice that?
no shame.
No shame at all. Well, the average black woman's 187 pounds in America.
And they want reparations. You need to lose weight. You
Yeah.
need less.
They need less
Eat
money.
less. If we're giving you food stamps, it's got to be spent on like white rice or something.
And vegetables.
And vegetables.
But they don't do that or go to the gym. Black women don't go to the gym either.
yeah. If you want, if you want a break from black people, just go to the gym.
Yeah.
What was wrong about the cruise video? But like truly, what was wrong? They're on a
What exactly, man? That was just straight up racism. What was wrong with that video?
cruise. They're on vacation. People work non-stop 24/7. So when they want to enjoy themselves, let them enjoy themselves. And that's the thing about it. Whenever non-black people see black people having fun, it bothers them. And I will always say this, if it isn't the white people's way of doing things, it's automatically deemed bad. And Myron, bro, you're just a disgrace, dog. Nothing that you say will make you a white man. And if they ever make the country how they really want it, you won't be a part of it.
What's your go-to type of guy? What are you looking for?
Hopefully black. Very muscly. Be above 6 foot. Be dark skin.
Girls are some like BBC lovers, right?
I mean, I guess.
All the dudes are ugly, and then she says she's into black dudes. Black dudes are the ugliest dudes.
So that
See, that let me know right there, bruh, what kind of motherfucker we dealing with. All right. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to understand that, you know what I mean, this is what blatant racism looks like too online.
explains it all. That's why he's racist. He had his girl taken by a black man. And let me say this, all my black brothers, I do not advise playing in the snow. White tears are real. And what I've noticed is that a lot of these racist white men, they hate seeing a white woman with a black man. And they all have this sentiment of the white population is getting replaced. Like, bro, make up y'all mind. Are y'all the superior race or are y'all the victim? Like, which is it, bro?
See, I have a different opinion when it comes to dating on outside of your race. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all about this, all right? I personally don't care, all right? Because even if you look at statistics, you know what I'm saying? Most black men date most black women, okay? Most black men date black women, okay? I think it's like 85% of black men are married to black women, okay? And out of that 15% that's not married to black women, You know what I'm saying? A third of that 15% is married to white women. All right, so it's not like there's a whole epidemic out here of black men lining up to date white women. Even though I know that's not what he just said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people make it seem like that. All right, that's never the case. I personally don't care, bro. If you go where your piece is, you know what I'm saying? Don't look at black women like they're the loud, ghetto, stereotypical woman. You know what I'm saying? And that be the reason you don't want to date black women. That's corny. That's a corny reason not to mess with black women. Now, if you happen to date a white girl and she happens to be cool and things happen to work out in your favor, there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't believe that just because if it works out with a white girl, you know what I mean, it can't work out with a black girl. Even though, you know what I mean, there are black women out here that do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, that are, you know what I mean, fucked up when it comes to like dating and all that other shit you don't want to get with. You know what I'm saying? There are amazing black women out here as well. You know what I'm saying? There are amazing black women out here as well. There's a lot of amazing black women out here. A lot of amazing black women out here. And they deserve credit too. So you can't, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why he said what he said.
For a grown man, a girl turning 18 should not be attractive to you. Depends on what state you live in. I live in South Carolina. The age of consent here is 16. So I can be attracted to a 16-year-old if I want. And I am. And I'm going to marry a 16-year-old. I have a deal worked out with a guy. He has a daughter who's 14 right now. And when she turns 16, I'm going to marry... We're business partners. I have a whole thing worked out with him. But basically, I'm going to marry his daughter when she turns 16. I'm friends with her now. We text. I send her memes and stuff.
Yeah, y'all think he joking. Check his
Yeah.
computer. The racist to child PDF pipeline is real. If you did...
Why? Shouldn't he be in jail for that? Hold on, cuz. You fucking around with a minor. So not only is you a racist, you... That's why.
Didn't know already, white men make up 29% of the US population, but are accounted for over 77% of the people caught with child, you know what.
But they don't want to talk about that though, bro. You don't want to talk about these numbers, right? You don't want to talk about those numbers though, right? You see how the racism picking and choosing goes, man?
Now that's it for this clown. We're gonna move on from him. The next content creator we have is Hermes Did It Again. He has over 200,000 followers, and in his bio it says, seeker of truth, modern day patriot, unbiased journalist. So this guy, I've had him on my channel a few times now, but he goes around just asking some of the most racist and false statistics that you can find.
Why do you think if you eat watermelon and drink grape Kool-Aid, you're more likely to somebody?
I don't think that.
So, see, dudes like these are bitches. And I want y'all to understand something about why. You're not going to ask a confident black man that you know will kick your ass that question. Because you know what will happen. You asking these white women, right? Because I don't even know where he at. You know what I'm saying? And these look like they can be some potentially goofy bitches, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But you know who to ask these kind of people these questions to. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Y'all play with the right people, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all know y'all play with the right people, and these white racist motherfuckers, these specifically white racist motherfuckers, they go off of these negative stereotypes about black people that are not even true in most cases. If you look at statistics with black people.
That's a true
in America.
statistic.
It's true. Let's say there was 100 pandas in like a jungle, and 13 of those pandas were causing 60% of the issues in that jungle. What should we do with those 13 pandas? Do you think black people should pay for their bill before receiving dinner or after? Would you rather have a black son or an autistic daughter?
Wait, what? What?
A black son or autistic daughter? If black people hate America so much and they feel oppressed, should we...
Everybody he's asking his questions to, white people, bro. He ain't coming to no brothers and asking that question. Because you probably know what's going to happen. You know how that shit going to turn out.
Just send them all back to Africa? Do you think black people should be born in prison and then released for good behavior?
That's a loaded question.
I'll give you a riddle. I'm loud and obnoxious. I like music that rhymes. I'm an eighth of the population, but I commit half of the crime. Who am I? What's your favorite animal?
Monkeys.
Do you think black people should be born in prison and then released for good behavior?
So let's go through the facts. First and foremost, which is it, bro? 1350 or 1360? This shit changes every other day. For one, it's wrong. What they're referring to is the 2019 FBI stats. Yes, black people statistically make up 13% of the US population, but they are accounted for 50% of the arrests. Arrests, you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Like I fucking said before.
Not convictions. Now here's the kicker, y'all. Black people make up 50% of all people exonerated of crimes. And if you don't know what exonerated stands for, it means not guilty. Now, yes, black people are arrested more than any group in America. So that actually implies America is right.
But black people are also more police than any other fucking group in America. They don't tell you that though.
Racist. Now let's get into the real facts. Now, according to the same source that he used, the 2019 FBI stat, white people commit 69.6% of all crimes, 67.6% of rapes, 62% of aggravated assaults, 68% of burglaries, and 72% of all.
This is the this is the problem. You know what I'm saying? When we get down to the numbers and you want to get down to the specifics, you know what I mean? We can talk about who's really the problem, who's really the danger in America if you really want to get down to it, okay? That's the problem. That's what racism does. It makes it seem like something is true that's not true based on an image of how they project on based on how they project an image about somebody else.
Sex crimes. And all the sources will be down below.
People don't talk about all the great things white people have accomplished. 97% of inventions were made by Europeans. And there's actually a website when they say like the traffic light or peanut butter was invented by black people.
What about the home security system? You know what I'm saying? What about the Wright brothers with the airplane?
97% of inventions were made by Europeans. And there's actually a website when they say like the traffic light or peanut butter was invented by black people. There's like a website that like fact checks these black inventions, and you look deeper into it and usually they're all from white people that they might have added something or it was like completely stolen. So why are we not taught about that?
Wow, there's a site debunking black inventions.
Yeah, I forgot the name of it right now, but they didn't even invent peanut butter.
And the same person that the other boy interviewed, that's the same person that the other boy interviewed, right? So you know that dude is potentially racist because you interview racist content creators for whatever fucking reason. And you're listening to what they got to say, like they really saying something legit.
So I don't think they've invented anything, actually.
The only thing that white people don't want to take credit for is racism. The thing about these guys is they want to ignore facts when it puts them in negative light. And once again, are y'all the superior race or y'all victims? Make up your mind.
You care if your children look like you?
Yeah.
So would you ever have children with someone outside of your race?
Yeah.
Do you see the contradiction there?
No. They'd still look like me in some ways. Just not all of them.
Would they look more like you if you had children with a person of the same race or different?
I mean, maybe.
Does that matter?
I mean, I guess a little.
So would you ever like consider that option? Should they be promoted?
I don't really care. I think people should just do what they want.
Bro, like, what's the big deal,
right,
man?
come on,
and what's
bro.
up with this preserving genes thing? The last time people tried this, these abominations came out of that. Like, come on, bro. And you know the crazy thing about it, y'all. All these dudes have to do is find them a white woman, procreate with her, and boom, you got what you wanted. Just do what you want. Now, this final content creator, I also featured him in one of my videos. Shield Dude. He has over 60,000 followers, and his entire content just revolves around him saying the N-word.
Nigga, the same way I'm gonna chew this gum is the same way I chew about 6 or 7 pieces of Dubai chocolate. This doesn't come with a Labubu, but it comes with great.
You can tell that this dude has never, man, this dude looks like you can tell that man cuz don't work out. You can tell man cuz don't look like he take care of himself. You can tell man cuz he's a slouch by the way he carry himself. All right. You know what I'm saying? When I look at some of these white racist dudes, man, I question everything before I even take my time out to fully even take you as a problem or get mad at you. You dig what I'm saying? Some of you might not, but look at him. Does he look like the type of dude to really come up in the hood and really walk up to a black man and be like, and call him the hard R to his face. You're doing this where it's safe, bruh. Where you know it's safe. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying we should go out here and hurt people for saying these words. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we should go out people should be violent to people over words. But here's the thing though. You're doing this in a place where it's safe, and you're not going to fully disrespect those people like that, because you know the consequences and you know what you're doing is wrong.
Fruit, prickly pear, cayenne, and sea salt. Well. Today we got some Diet Coke. I mean some Diet Coke. I mean Coke. Today we got some Diet Coke. It's got aspartame. It's got no sugar. Very wet like jizz. This shit's about to make me blow a load. Today we got some seaweed. I'm gonna toss your mom's salad. Today we got a salad with onions. The person who sent you this wants you to know that you are there. I know you fat ass diabetic want this cookie. This shit is a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips, but not chocolate chips. They're M&Ms, which is still chocolate.
Like I say, they're appealing to one audience, and that's like little edgy white kids, bro. Ha, so funny. But yeah, man.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean the small white racist community, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of people that's watching and following that fucking content. Okay.
That's it for this video, dog. This video could be extremely long. There are thousands of racist, white supremacists.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? When I drop this video, I got a feeling I'm gonna have them in my comments. I got a feeling I'm gonna have them in my comments and I'm gonna have them that still talk about black people, that still got something to say. And you know, it's okay. And I'm just gonna let you guys know I really don't give a fuck. I really don't. Okay. So with that being said, understand that there's racism out here. You know what I'm saying? There's racism online. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't surprise you, because racism has always been around. You know what I mean? Racism has been a big problem before I was born, before you was born. You know what I'm saying? And it's a problem to this day. You know what I'm saying? And there's different levels of it. Just understand that it exists and be aware of what's going on around you. That's the video for today. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay down. Y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubz, and we out this motherfucker.